Hey neighbor, welcome back to another casual, run-of-the-mill, regular, ordinary, everyday review. My name is John, and this is the last time I'm reviewing an AJR album on the channel unless there's some insane twist of fate that forces my hand and maybe leaves me with something new to say. I don't see that happening, don't hold your breath. You guys, you know who you are. You've been clamoring for this review to the point where I temporarily blocked the words AJR and OK Orchestra from my comment section because I was tired of all of my other content getting flooded with spam for this. To anyone watching who may be thinking, screaming, or crying, why do you review something you think you're gonna hate? If they're so bad, why don't you just shut up? 1, you haven't even heard my opinion yet. 2, reviewing new release music is kind of a huge part of my full-time job. 3, all opinions are valid because opinions are opinions, whether you love or hate someone, no one is wrong or right. And 4, because holy God, the amount of requests for this. Instead of wasting my time and yours with a full-on 10-minute rant, I've decided to resurrect my long-dormant series Wreck-It Reviews, which, if you've never seen that, it's where I put a timer on screen and tear through my thoughts as fast as possible. It's a challenge for sure, and since I canceled my other clock-related show Rapid Reviews, it seems like AJR will be the perfect lab rats for my experiment. Wreck-It Reviews will now be 90 seconds instead of 60. I think that's a little bit more fair and manageable for an entire album, so let's get a timer on screen, sit back with a tiny bucket of popcorn, and smash that like button to combat the inevitable dislike bomb coming my way. AJR quickly became known for their nauseating combinations of horrible sampling, try-hard quirky vocal gimmicks, and lyrics that test the outer limits of human sanity. You know exactly who you're listening to as you suffer through the opener OK Overture, which basically serves as a warning. All those who enter may be subject to auditory torture as it splices together the entire record in 4.5 excruciating minutes. Bang made quite the rumpus and ruckus when it landed in 2020, becoming one of their most successful songs, much to my dismay given how unnecessarily loud this one is without really doing anything. That's kind of their mantra at this point though. Make a big fuss, play or program a lot of noisy instruments, and don't include any bass whatsoever. All of the key ingredients for amazing art. It's almost hilarious how self-indulgent some of their songs get, to the point where I don't even notice much of anything, but that's actually one of the more positive comments I've made about AJR. Y'all like beatboxing over Mozart samples? Of course you don't. Welcome to Joe, one of the most baffling failures I've heard in a while. Just a total swing and miss from a frantic band desperate to be seen as groundbreaking. 3 o'clock things hams up the political chatter, which might actually work if they didn't try to be so cutesy. Adventure is Out There features asinine sock metaphors and Bikini Bottom's Ninth Circle of Hell, and Humpty Dumpty falls ass first to spill out a repetitive nursery rhyme nightmare. It's sad because I actually commend them for wanting to write about atypical subjects, but they're never going to be taken seriously if they can't stop loading up their songs with pointless sound effects that hit like a 12-year-old playing with a soundboard. Christmas in June is a sweet track that I actually like. There's a few AJR-isms that make it unmistakably them, but maybe, just maybe, it's a sign of life after death that proves they could eventually make a listenable album. Whew, that was a tight squeeze, but we made it happen on the Resurrection episode of Wreck-It Reviews. If you want to see more like this in the future, then hit that like button and drop a comment letting me know. At the end of the day, it's all just my opinion, so whether you love or hate them, let's be nice to each other while discussing it down below. You can see more videos that you might like on screen now, and I'll be back soon with more on ARTV.